Hey, you want to get the long division?
What is going on in here? Are you sure we're ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you need to hang up another poster?
I would not mind.
Okay. No, you don't get to hang up a poster.
I only got 20.
Yeah, you don't need to hang up 14 of them before we start the thing we're all here for.
Yeah, but
if you want to put up another poster, you can put up another poster.
I might during
Caleb,
the break.
shut up.
Yeah,
You
I
do
think
it now.
I think
Oh
during
my
the break would
God.
probably be good.
Like, I'm not here.
I don't
We're
wanna
not here
leave-
for money.
I don't wanna make
We're
this
not
the
here for
Felix
money.
show
I just
for
hope
that
we
long.
get this thing done within an hour.
Because, like, you know,
Like, it's just the only reason
he's a
we
good
are all
guy,
here
but, like,
together.
he's a little...
Welcome to That Checks Out.
With Gabe and Felix.
That was a bit. That was. Is that what acting is? It was that
Pretty
improv?
much, yeah.
Use your feelings and then put it on the camera. It's easy.
Yeah.
What are Meryl Streep and Daniel Day-Lewis complaining about?
Yeah.
Well, your
Daniel
job's
Day-Lewis is
easy.
just making clogs, dude.
He's actually making another movie.
Oh, really?
He co-wrote it with his son, Ronan, I
That
think.
sounds stupid.
Well, he's the only person that he come out of retirement for.
Yeah. Also weird that a British dude played Abraham Lincoln.
Not really.
A little bit.
A British dude played Martin Luther King. Like, that's even weirder.
That's weirder.
Like, come on. A British dude was 12 years a slave.
Like, but like...
A Canadian dude is Captain America.
12 years a slave
Is it
in
Canadian?
Lincoln, closer to the time when we were British, you know? So a little more passable.
Antimony or whatever it is.
Martin Luther King, we've been winners of the Revolutionary War for years at that point. Like, you can't have a British dude play him.
Traitors.
That's fucked
Just
up.
traitors. Just absolute traitors. But yeah, his son Ronan Day-Lewis is directing it. Sean Bean's in it too.
Sean Bean. I've never liked his name.
Because
Because I always want to say Sean Bean.
Or Sean Bond.
No.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah, but there's an H.
No. Because what's his name?
There's an H sound. There's an H sound.
I get that, but not in
Sean Bahan?
There's an H sound in Sean, but there's not an H in it.
English sucks, dude.
I've my YouTube algorithms brought some like these linguists.
Oh, God.
And like the etymologies. We're back.
Have you ever watched The History of Curse Words on Netflix?
Yeah, I think I did.
Hosted by Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, I watched it.
I love Nicolas Cage. Hey, your mom's on hashtag no more redheads. What's the deal with that? It was in the group chat, and it sounded funny.
Honestly, forgot because it is
What
kind
redhead
of funny.
pissed her off?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to remember. See, my mom is very excited for grandkids whenever they're coming. But that's why it's hashtag no more redheads, because she's like, no Blake Griffins. And I don't remember the exact
Wait, what's Blake Griffin look like? Does he look incorrect?
He looks incorrect.
He does look incorrect.
He looks incorrect.
It's not right.
But yeah, that's how bad it gets.
That's like Steve.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought he was trying to look like Patrick Mahomes. No, Steve's trying to look like Blake Griffin.
I was a big Blake Griffin fan when I was a kid. He's probably one of my favorite power forwards of all time. But yeah, he's half black.
Where's power forward at?
It's the second tallest guy on the court.
So not the posts, but the
It
wings.
is one of the posts. There's 2 posts, 2 wings, and a point guard.
Yeah.
So one of the posts.
The posts have different names.
Power forward and center.
I just thought they stand on like the same side on either side was kind of their wheelhouse.
I mean, it depends.
I never made it past like freshman year basketball, so
Well, yeah, that's why. Oh, I don't know if you played freshman year basketball
I did.
at East.
No.
All right,
Classical school.
Never mind. I was like, wait, what?
I was one of 8 kids on the team, and I still rode the bench.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, even now, basketball's so weird. Where like, I say power forward, nobody really plays positions in basketball anymore.
I was gonna say,
It's just everybody's about 6'8" and play.
and
Go ahead.
I was always so confused as a kid as to why the basketball goals, when I saw a 10-foot goal, looked so much higher than it did on TV.
Kind of like the yellow line thing you pull.
Yeah.
Which no, I get it. I get it for like it's not even that crazy of a thing. There's like I can't remember. There's got to be a YouTube video out there about it.
Yeah.
But like watching the NFL is a much greater experience than going to a game because it's a 100-yard field. Only 15 yards of it is being used
on
at
TV
a time.
Except
and
for
it's on
flyover
TV,
shots.
and then you have microphones and the commentators and like commercials as
and
shitty
the yellow
as they
line.
sound. Like as shitty as commercials are, they're like literally a distraction from nobody playing.
Right.
That's all commercials are. So like it's not like I'd much rather watch an NFL game than like go to like I'm gonna go to NFL games because you go. But like I'd much rather watch them.
It's a better viewing experience on TV.
Yeah. It's a lot of the reason, and I think it'd be interesting. And some of the there's some places in LA and Dallas. I can't remember exactly. You might have to look this up. But like they're doing like these big. It's not even VR, but like basically like you're sitting in a club seat, and then the game is on this giant screen in
it's
front.
on one of
they
the.
did it for WrestleMania. Probably.
Yeah, they did. It's one of the spheres actually.
Yeah, but like that's what would be interesting is like a movie theater devoted to sports, like a sports theater, I guess is what you could call it. So like it is just kind of. I'll know it when I see it.
It's not VR. It's
artificial reality. Like it's such it's too big of a screen. It's more like the Sphere than it is like a movie screen.
Augmented, immersive, and interactive. Yeah, that's the place.
Yeah.
That first one.
Yeah.
So they're using like similar technology as the Sphere.
Right. And so like that's really really cool.
Yeah.
I think like every city should have that instead of Topgolf.
100%.
Should have like 5 of those instead of Topgolf.
It would do way better.
Way better. Like these are awesome because like you feel like you're in like at
and
Michigan
I like
Stadium.
Topgolf. There's nothing against Topgolf. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's expensive as shit.
But you're more willing to watch a game like this than like just on that TV.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm willing to go have an experience.
Exactly. And so I mean that looks like so much fun.
You get me in there for WrestleMania for damn sure.
For sure. Like I mean the Super Bowl in there is probably fantastic.
Oh yeah,
so,
it's probably
it's just
and you're getting an energy in there. Like really, honestly, I think the only there's a few sports that are just as good in person or at least close. Fights, unless you're ringside.
I mean that's why this is cool.
Yeah.
That's why this is cool.
Yeah, they've done some fights in there too. But like baseball is still good at the game.
Yeah.
You're not relying on so
and like
much.
There's so much.
Baseball's better at the game.
Honestly,
yes.
Baseball on TV is horrible.
If you're a baseball fan, you probably like it because you get the commentators and all the good stuff. But like, I completely forgot what I was.
But I can follow a baseball game with the sound off too.
Well, no, I think there is so much to going to a game.
Yes.
That like going to an NFL game. We went to an NFL game. You're not as big of a football fan as I am. We still had equally as good of a time.
We went to a Royals game.
We went to a Royals game. I probably watched a little bit more baseball than you, but you still you have more interest in baseball than football.
Yeah.
But like we still had a good time. So like I think that there's certain things going to a game that like I don't think like basketball is probably not that interesting in this.
Basketball is
because going to a basketball game is just like you sit in your seat and then you walk out of the arena.
Going to a basketball game is terrible.
Like that's why it's just kind of like it's probably the most interesting game like from a movement standpoint, just in its actual purest form. But like going to it is probably just not.
I've been to 2 NBA games.
Yeah, I've probably been to like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went and saw whenever the Thunder and the Bulls played here. Mm-hmm. I was one of the only Bulls fans.
I was there. I was there. Yeah.
And then I went to a Spurs game.
I went to the Spurs Warriors game the year that the Warriors went 73-9 and the Spurs beat them.
I think I went the year after that.
Yeah.
Because it was when Austin graduated basic training, so we were in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And that was the only way he could stay out later was if he went to the Spurs game. So we all went to the Spurs game.
And the Spurs arena was awesome.
It's a cool arena.
It's very cool, and like I mean, it's kind of it's the only thing San Antonio has.
Yeah.
And so like that's.
Are you forgetting something?
The Alamo.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You remember the Alamo, dude. It's like the one thing.
Whatever.
That's the one thing San
I'm talking
Antonio
about
has.
sports teams. It's sports teams.
They have a soccer team, I think.
Yeah. I'm talking about a sports team with a dick and balls. It's my favorite joke that I don't really agree with, that soccer players are gay. A lot of my I went to Trinity.
fairies.
A lot of my good friends are soccer players, but it's a very tough sport.
Soccer is very big at that school.
Yeah, they played in state 3 out of the 4 years I was there, or something like that. So I mean, they've always had a great soccer team.
Yeah.
Soccer's a great sport.
Soccer's awesome, honestly. Soccer is awesome.
I got super into the World Cup.
USA, Germany?
No. It was the year France won. Whatever that was. Because they had a bunch of the black dudes on their team.
Yeah.
It was Mbappe and Paul Pogba. There were a lot of black dudes on that team. So I was just like, gotcha.
I know who
you
Mbappe
guys,
is.
I bought FIFA that year because I was like, you
FIFA's
guys
not
are my
bad.
friends.
FIFA's a pretty fun
And
game.
I got into soccer a little bit that year. So like I say soccer's
I mean, that's like
gay,
how
but
I
it's
got
fun.
into hockey by playing Chell.
Jeez. And then that's how I like. Obviously, I played football and like played sports growing up, but like that's how you learn games,
Right?
Is by playing them, and like you learn like the league and like players' names, and like if you play in like
like Chris Jones could be a Hall of Famer. Read more about it in Felix's article
at arrowheadaddict.com. Please run it up.
I didn't read the article, but I did share it.
No, it's fine if you just scroll through it a couple times.
Oh, I have to scroll? I didn't
know, but like do whatever.
I clicked on it and it almost loaded,
whatever.
and then I closed out.
Somebody you probably saw it on your timeline. Hopefully they read it. And
I think my timeline's blocked from a lot of people. I don't get a lot of interaction
you're
on there.
useless.
Unless it's like Travis Cagle.
Yeah, well, maybe he read it.
Gonna see him on Sunday.
Oh yeah, come out to CSB and get a time machine.
Get a time machine and come out to the show yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, but yeah, I just thought learning sports was interesting by playing the game of like you learn athletes' names and like where they went to college.
Yeah,
it's just stupid little shit that I give a shit about, but like it is kind of important for like things sometimes.
Completely off subject, but this is something I thought about earlier.
This stupid podcast is about. You know, if we didn't get off subject, well, I don't think we would have done this thing.
No,
but go ahead.
It's more fun this way.
Yeah.
So when you are a touring full-time comic doing like theaters and shit, I'm manifesting.
You mean what I've been doing this last week?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you are technically a full-time comic right now.
Yeah. So what is it like to be me?
So are you gonna get a custom microphone?
No. No.
Why?
Maybe.
It's kind of sick.
It's
kind of a cool move.
what kind of plans you got?
So I got plans because bands be doing like.
I hate this.
Look up the 21 Pilots light up microphone. I think they're the ones who did it.
This makes me hurt because people are going to look this up and be, like in a few years, but you fucking
idiots.
And so like this really like makes me hurt on the inside. And we're still just going to be
doing fucking the reincarnation of the loony bin. Yeah, see, like he put a light in his. Yeah. You could do shit. I wouldn't do that, obviously. That's distracting.
And he always like hangs it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would do something like
you could customize, you could get whatever microphone you wanted and then customize it with like maybe you do like an etching on the handle. Maybe you do like a red band around it or something. I don't know.
I like the idea of the mic dropping from the ceiling to start the strap. Like that just kind of looks cool. And I'm a big fan of Mr. Kennedy, the wrestler.
Yeah.
So like that's what I think about. But like to me, again, tell your jokes.
Yeah.
Tell your jokes and go home.
Well, that's why in my head it's not like I'm not making a show.
Yeah.
It's just this is my microphone.
But I'm gonna catch it.
And if you're a fan, you know that's my microphone.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Cause like I was thinking about it.
I'm so boring on stage.
I was watching a video today of guys swinging their bass and guitars around their necks.
Yeah. Comics don't have that.
Exactly. Comics don't have that.
Well, there's nothing that like. Here's the thing: if you're gonna swing your bass or your guitar around your neck, I think people need to be standing up. Most of the time at a comedy show, if you need some exuberation of energy, people are still seated.
Exactly.
Unless it's Def Comedy Jam in the 90s.
Or a Cat Williams show.
Or like, so you could do something ridiculous like that.
Again, both black.
But like, so you can imagine that's why like Bernie Mac, the I Ain't Scared of You motherfucker set works because he does something ridiculous because people are like, what the fuck is going on in here? And so, yeah. I just don't think
I think of it more as an accent piece than a prop.
That's my biggest thing. Is like it's kind of a prop.
It's a part of your outfit almost.
To me, I would smoke on stage before. I'd smoke like Chappelle before I got like a
smoke
different
on stage
mic.
for sure, dude. That would be awesome.
That's like to me and Chappelle. Like he has to when he goes into like arenas and stuff, he has to say like this is a prop that I'm using in my thing. So
yeah, this is a prop.
Which
and then they watch the show. They're like, he didn't do anything with the cigarette except for smoke it.
What? Another one? This son of a bitch. He's hilarious.
He's so funny though. Remember when he grabbed her by the pussy or kicked her in the pussy? Sorry, different public speakers. Mixed them up. Different races.
Top 5 public speakers of all time. Go.
Hitler. Number 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Without a doubt.
For sure. Without doubt.
Jesus.
From the mountain, I mean, no microphone.
He did pretty good.
His message got out there without a microphone.
He did pretty good. Yeah. He did pretty good.
We still talk about that guy too.
Yeah, to this day, and he was a Jew.
Yeah.
So I mean, pretty close.
Sides.
Yeah.
We got both sides: the Jew hater and the biggest Jew.
Yeah, like the top one, top J.
Top J.
Yeah, who? I don't know if anybody's gonna talk as good as Hitler. Jesus.
No. I mean, that's the thing. All right,
nobody's topping Hitler and Jesus on speeches.
How close are we on time?
We're only at 15, man.
JFK.
Nah, he kind of had that voice, and he sounds like Maya Quimby.
Maya Quimby. What was I watching this week that they have that they had a real shitty Boston accent in? I watched all the Equalizers. That's what it was.
Oh,
I watched all the Equalizers this week. They're not all bad.
They're just worse versions of Man on Fire.
No,
Man on Fire's a
you know what they are?
movie.
You know what they are? They're Black John Wick. They're Black John Wick without the dog. Minus the dog.
You guys don't like dogs.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're really shitty. They're really, really shitty because it's just every time Denzel's lip goes crooked, everybody, he's gonna kill everybody.
I know you just didn't walk up here like that.
And it's not believable because he's this 70-year-old black man.
Dude.
But
he's also kind of strong still. What the fuck?
There's this moment where he's
How
like
old is Denzel?
70-something. There's this moment where he's supposed to squat down like fully, and it's supposed to be like menacing and cool and like this.
Yeah.
He's old, so he can only go
70.
He's 70?
Yeah, black don't crack, baby.
That's crazy, dude.
Black don't crack.
What are you going to look like when you're 70? If you're 70.
What are you talking about? This. Black doesn't crack. I'm hopefully.
I'm going to look fucking rough, dude. Actually, I'm aging pretty gracefully.
Yeah, I mean, for pushing 30, you look Act 12.
Still get carded, yeah.
And that's partially because you hang out with me.
Yeah, which you were getting let in places when you shouldn't have.
And I wants to bring that up for no fucking
I wasn't
reason.
bringing it up like it's a thing.
I know.
I just, as the friend who was of age and watch you not get carded and me get carded, I'm like, what the fuck?
You remember Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher? You don't remember him?
Maybe.
That dude?
Uh-uh.
He was like the hip hop preacher or something. I think that's what his thing was called.
Hip hopera.
Wow.
That's what Hamilton is. It's a
Somebody
hip
told me that
hopera.
Hamilton was boring this week.
Who said that?
Blocked her.
Good.
Kidding, we're going out tomorrow.
No.
I am alone.
Felix needs some more friends.
No, I don't. I have plenty.
He has friends.
I have the ones I need.
Yeah. Like we hung out in the clubhouse on Friday.
Yeah, but I don't have the ones I want.
I'm not hold on. I'm not the hero Felix needs. I'm not the hero Felix wants. I'm the hero.
I know Batman had dyslexia.
Well, if I'm Batman, obviously.
Superheroes with dyslexia.
No.
With great
Man,
responsibility comes great power. I mean, damn. Oh my god. Maybe I was wrong about that. I don't know.
I don't know. He looks familiar.
I mean, I'm just saying you probably would have seen.
He's a motivational. What is the deal with motivational speakers? All right.
They're just pastors without
Winston
Jesus.
Churchill was definitely up in the top 5
For sure. Top
of
5
all
public
time.
speakers.
Fireside chats, dude. Killer.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
How does
picks
Michelle Obama make this? Like, her husband was literally the president.
Yeah.
What does she do?
Fucking.
Hanging out?
She ruined school lunches.
I went to CCA and they were like, hey, school lunches are her fault. I'm like, this is private school.
Uh-huh.
They ain't got
Yeah.
shit to do with this.
Yeah. Julius Caesar picks her. It didn't happen.
I was about to say, we don't even know.
Also,
Patrick Henry, we don't know.
And like 20 dudes stabbed that guy.
Julius Caesar. Allegedly, it was made up by Shakespeare.
No, that was real. It was real. The Et tu Brute line was made up.
I'm
A
aware.
lot of Roman. I got
I'm
late.
aware.
I'm late into the Roman Empire stuff, dude.
See,
It
I think
is-
I didn't get into that when that whole thing was happening because I studied it too much at classical school.
you just know the right stuff.
I know.
It's fun.
There's cool stuff.
There's a lot of really cool stuff.
Like Romulus and Remus.
Less about that. I like some of the more institutional stuff, like Augustus and Commodus, and the names are cool.
The names are cool.
Octavius.
You know, I had to take Latin at that
Yeah,
school.
yeah. I went to school with a lot of them.
Yeah. A lot of the ones that escaped.
They didn't escape. They just went to Trinity.
Yeah. Dude, how funny is it, though, that,
David Goggins.
like, David Goggins is just yells.
Gary V. So does Gary V.
So does Gary V. Fucking, what? Like, we have supportive parents. We're lucky. Your mom
Supportive
is
so
very
strong.
supportive.
Supportive is real strong. Okay. Yeah,
Your
no,
mom
I
is-
love my mom. She is very supportive.
Your mom is supportive. My parents are supportive.
In
My dad's
comparison
a
to-
little more skeptical.
Okay, there you go.
But my mom's very supportive for sure. My
There you
dad's
go.
very supportive, but he's always
Almost,
like,
if we're power ranking our parents on how supportive they are, your mom's number one.
Yeah.
Of both of us, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Then my mom probably like, there's probably a real decent gap, and then your dad.
Yeah.
And they're probably like pretty close to each other.
But I would say they're more supportive than most Trinity kids'
Sure.
parents. Because I think a lot of people that send their kids to schools like that, whether it's Trinity, classical school, independent, collegiate, any of those private schools, pick your private school in your area where they're preppy and shit. All those parents, I think, want their kids to follow a path. Imagine if they had us as a kid.
They do, though.
Do they?
Some of them do. That's the thing when you end up with families of like larger than 3.
Yeah.
Some of like I know you're the oldest, but there's 4 of you guys. It's
Yeah.
like somebody's gonna
Not go
be
to
a little
college.
crazy or be whatever. So I mean,
Surprise! It was me.
it's just the law of averages, and like you're not the only weird one.
Yeah.
Like it's and, like half of you guys are really weird.
Yeah.
And the one of them is real stupid.
He's really stupid.
So like, and
Dude,
like
I was talking to him the other day, and he goes, "I don't remember what I said, but it was definitely something I would say."
Blake, only one of you's kicking ass, and that's Chloe.
It's me.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I own a home,
Yeah. But like
and my car's paid off.
master's degree.
Master's.
You're driving an O2.
I drive a 02 4Runner. It's the greatest automobile
No,
ever made.
that's not a bad thing. It's just like, yeah.
Even if I was rich, I would still drive an 02
Yeah,
4Runner.
that's nice. It's just like, why are you bragging about it being paid off? It's just be
Hey,
right?
I'm just making a point.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, no, the 4 is in it. The 4 stands for forever, because that's how long they run.
All right, can we quickly move on? 'Cause I
No,
don't feel
dude,
like talking about
this is one of the
anymore.
greatest cars ever.
It's
Let's-
fine, but whatever.
Someone backed into mine.
19 miles an hour on the highway, or 19 miles per gallon on the highway.
Yeah, see, I do all right.
You want to kick their ass? What do we want to do with them? With
Who
their
backed
bodies?
into my car?
Yeah.
I don't know who did it.
You
It happened Friday night.
You know, stuff them into a pillowcase.
Nah, I got
Scatter 'em
I
around
got
the
money for
tri-state area.
insurance,
Okay.
so I'm not mad anymore. Car still runs and drives fine. Just dented the bumper and pushed some shit out of whack.
Black people.
Wow,
How do
I
you feel
wasn't
about
gonna
'em?
say that.
How you feel about them? Tell me how you feel about them. Black
Like
people. Yo.
I think they're great.
Let's Google black people. Just put that in.
Happy early Juneteenth. Just in case I forget.
Not back people.
It is so hard to type with this keyboard.
How do black people feel
Go to
about black
news.
No,
people?
I just want to keep up with it.
Okay.
Just read
Black
about it.
people.
North America.
Is there a notable figures section?
That feels better.
Ooh, there you go. See also Black Elite.
What is that?
I'd like to know. Ooh, what's that guy in those trousers?
That's
David
definitely-
Oyelowo? That's Martin Luther King. That's the one. That's the British dude who played
Francis
Martin Luther
Williams, polymath. Sounds like a fucking nerd.
King. Jamaican polymath. Hey man, 1 + 1 is 2.
Big up.
Big ups.
What you gotta say when you multiply by 2? And that way.
See, I knew we were going down a fun path.
Yeah.
With the polymath.
With the polymath. Hey, you want to get the long division? You got a long this division, man. Just say.
Can we go back to Black Elite?
Don't cancel me for that. That was stupid. It was not even that funny.
What is the term Black Elite refers to? It's gone. Whatever.
Isn't that just like Black Wall Street, but before it was firebombed?
Either political, economic, intellectual, or cultural in nature. These are typically distinct from other national elites in the Western world, as the United Kingdom aristocracy in the United States upper class. So it's just like rich.
You didn't
black
mess
people.
up once during that.
I've been reading a lot.
Not out loud, though.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
I got a lot of time on my hands, dude.
That's crazy.
Sometimes the
You
only
read
sound
out loud by yourself?
Sometimes the only sound I hear, the only voice I hear a day is mine.
Why don't you... Jesus, dude.
That sounds way sadder than it is.
Yeah.
Because that's not true. Because
Yeah, because you watch TV. Afrophobia. What is that?
You're afraid of black people.
Discrimination! It's so aggressive. It just says part of a series on discrimination and then a red circle with a slash
Big
through it.
X. I think that's what makes
It's like,
it even
no,
worse.
discrimination, bad.
Well, I don't even think it's like bad discrimination. I think it's just like other people.
Anti-African sentiment, Afrophobia.
Who's a group of what's a race of people that's not a race of people that you're racist against?
Ooh.
That feels
People who
like
smell bad.
stinky people. I hate you.
Yeah, I hate
stinky
you
people.
so much.
Okay, here's what I'll say: stinky people at the gym too. Because here's the thing:
Put on deodorant.
just put some deodorant on real quick. You ain't gotta smell like ass today. I get we're all here and we're gonna sweat. But you ain't gotta smell like dookie.
Yeah, it already smells weird in here.
Come on now, we're all sweating this, but like lock in, big dog.
Smells like sweat and Clorox.
Put deodorant on before you go to the gym. It's that simple, America.
Yeah. And if you didn't, no deadlifts, no squats.
If
Nothing.
you can't wash your tank, you can't deadlift.
No.
I don't need you bending
Absolutely
over.
not. Why are you putting deodorant on your taint? Do
I'm
you
not.
put deodorant on your taint?
I used to when I was in high school.
Why?
Smells bad.
I thought I was gonna get my dick sucked. I was like, it's gonna smell like
That's gonna
dove.
suck when we're gonna get your taint licked though, and then someone gets a mouthful of deodorant.
That's not what. That was not on my mind, dude.
Really? You never
was
had
it.
your taint licked?
We got different goals, man.
I was 14. Like it was.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know about that back then either.
It was like, but I was going home and just like,
I'm sitting.
I'm a giant gremlin when it comes to sex and like jacking off and
Yeah. You're
Like
just
I'm
the
a very-
Tasmanian devil.
yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I prefer
was your
I
vinegar
prefer a giant golem. And I know you pissed off all the nerds, dude.
I did piss off the nerds. And you know what? Fuck you. Because I was being a nerd.
He was like, in defense of my nerdy shit, your thing is nerdier.
Yeah.
And you guys were like,
And also, that was a personal reason to dislike something. It's not 100% accurate. Have I watched Lord of the Rings since? No. Do I plan to? Probably not.
book club?
Am I going to watch Harry Potter again? Probably later this week, honestly. So, yeah. Do I have Lord of the Rings tattoos? No. Do I got Harry Potter tattoos? Yeah. So you see where my loyalty lies. Also, shouts out Fucking Tom Felton is reprising his role as Draco Malfoy for Broadway for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Did you just snap?
Yeah.
It says with pulp.
You like it with pulp.
Not this much. I like the one that says some pulp. The fuck was that for?
I'll write you up a list.
See Satan's penis. Also, the South Park movie is one of the first rated R movies I've ever seen.
It's the same, actually.
Nice.
And one of the first times I ever saw breasts.
My first.
One of the first. And they were cartoon breasts.
I think my
that's
first rated R movie was Shooter with Mark Wahlberg.
Django.
Nice.
You see it there?
Oh, nice. Dig down.
Dude, no, that's not even. That one doesn't even do it justice.
Dong.
I mean, dude, Satan got a piece on
Don't you
it.
mean Dante's Inferno?
Also, Dante in the book, very different from Dante in the video game.
Yeah.
Dante in the video game is cool. Dante in the book's a fucking bitch.
Dante sounds like a cool guy.
He just passes out all the time.
No, it's probably on my list. Dante's Inferno.
Bring up the layers of hell, the circles of hell.
Dickel.
It is hard to type on this thing. Okay?
Speak for yourself, dude. I type on it every week.
Yeah, man.
Well, why?
Limbo, lust. What's up with hell?
So there's a lot of layers.
I get that.
Let's see if there's a Wikipedia so we can see what's in the layers.
Hopefully, frosty.
Frosting? There is a frozen lake in the bottom.
Sounds
And
delicious.
Lucifer himself sits in the middle of it. All right, the first circle is limbo.
Ruin the main event.
The first circle is limbo. Unbaptized, virtuous pagans, babies.
I don't want to go there.
I think.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Is it babies who die?
Yeah.
Babies who die?
Yeah. The unbaptized.
Also just like, okay, I don't want to.
Unbaptized.
Can we not
and
talk about hell?
virtuous pagans? No, keep going. This is fun.
I don't want to talk about
Canto 5.
It's a crazy thing that I don't want to talk about.
Oh, right. Yeah. Circle 5 is lust.
I don't want to go to hell.
Here we go. Second circle, or circle, Canto 5. Second circle is lust. Jesus. That's where people who lust a lot go. And it's ruled by Cleopatra, and babies with knife hands come out of her boobs.
Classic.
And her boobs have tongues.
Oh, that's a cool painting. I've gotten into art this week, too.
You ever gotten into the black paintings by Goya?
I have watched a YouTube video
Dude.
about Goya. I'm trying to figure out what this, because I saved a couple of images off of YouTube just so I could have them.
Saturn devouring his
Death
son.
of Aristotle. This one.
Is that Goya?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Saturn
Devouring His Son is the one, that one. Yeah, that you just, yeah. Do you know about these, Caleb?
Yeah.
These were the walls of his house.
I fell asleep, and that's insane. That's your painting up in your bedroom terrifies me.
Really?
I don't know how you sleep underneath that. Whenever I've like house sat you at your, I can't sleep in
Really?
your bed because of it.
Huh.
Dude, that's insane, and that's what that kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
What painting do you have in your room?
We'll have to.
I'll show you. It's one.
insane.
My mom's best friend, my godmother, her husband did in college.
It's very well, like it's
awesome.
It's beautiful like this, but it's just terrifying that I just couldn't sleep under it.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
That's funny.
But look up the death of Aristotle, or not Aristotle, of Socrates. I watched a breakdown on YouTube about this one. It was pretty cool.
There's a really good Basquiat documentary apparently that I've never been able to find.
Yeah. This one, and like there's really cool parts of it where like Plato is the old man at the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
And like the scene is exploding in like a memory from the back of his head.
Oh.
And so like the Socrates.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, that's sick.
And Socrates is the character in the middle. Obviously, he's dying. Like he died because he was like sentenced to poison to death.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was just like, fuck it, I'll take it. Like
Yeah.
that's my thing. And that's why he's grabbing at the cup. And so he's like this strong, angular, L-shaped figure where everybody who's mourning is kind of
Yeah.
hurled over and killed and like leaning towards him. It's just like I
You
don't
know
know.
what, you know what painting isn't like it's fine, but It's one of the most famous paintings ever. The Mona Lisa.
It's just a lady.
But the history behind it is what's really cool.
Da Vinci being super into like figuring out how like anatomy works.
No. The history behind that painting.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's been stolen a bunch of times.
I watched this video last night about Da Vinci getting super into like how to even get the smile right.
Yeah.
He had to like get into like bone structure.
Yeah.
And like he's Da Vinci, so it worked out.
Well,
but
he made the Vitruvian Man.
yeah. Just
But
I'm into art now.
Wait, I can't.
What are you trying to say?
Words. Damn, I did it again, dude. I did it again. I thought the lights were too warm.
Goodness.
I gotta stop wearing these glasses.
Probably.
They turned me into an animal.
And it's uncontrollable. Look up there's a painting about Saint Matthew, and I can't.
You
think
guys
of
can't
exactly
see all
what
these
it's called.
paintings, but you can look them up for yourself.
Yeah, it's honestly getting into art is very. This one, yes, The Calling of Saint Matthew. I really like this one too. It's like a super Catholic painting, the very first one.
I'm a fan of Washington crossing the Delaware.
Where like that's Jesus in the very corner.
Okay.
And you can kind of barely see like a halo over there. But it's very interesting where like he's a covered
Yeah,
figure. Where like in the Gospel of Matthew, he's kind of hides his identity, but he doesn't say like I'm the Son of God. And so like that's why this painting, he's kind of like shrouded in mystery and like Matthew, you see his finger pointing like me.
Yeah.
Even though like in the Bible it's not actually that case, but it is kind of just this thing of like you're picking me to do this thing. To be your disciple, so.
I also really like weird art, like R. Crumb.
I haven't gotten into like super like Matisse. Is that a
Matisse? Yeah, he's cool.
I like some of that.
R,
do whatever.
Just R, and then Crumb. Yeah, like R. Crumb art.
Huh? I like this.
Yeah, Fritz the cat. He did that. His stuff was like he had some like crazy explicit shit that was really funny.
Oh yes,
he's awesome.
Yes. What did I read with not he wasn't obviously didn't have this art in it, but he was mentioned. I can't even remember now.
I mean, I'm also covered in weird art.
Yeah.
Like I've got a brain with a top hat and a shrunken head, and that's cool. Shrunken heads are cool.
What's a shrunken head?
Right
oh
there.
yeah.
But shrunken heads, they have one at the Museum of World Treasures, but they're like, don't take a picture of it to respect the dead. I'm like, he's been dead. He's been fine.
Dead. But you know, I think
I didn't take a picture.
Renaissance painting is like Renaissance art.
Renaissance
like,
art farts. Dude, I almost shit my pants today.
What happened?
I was making a Snapchat for my girlfriend. I was just talking, and I farted, and I never let off the record button. I farted, and I go, oh no, did I just shit my pants?
No.
Because it was warm and thick.
Ooh.
You probably could have chewed on it.
No. Oh, God, that's gross.
But my pants were clean.
That's nice.
So that was cool.
Ugh.
I'm on a good streak, though, of no streaks.
You've been wiping?
Yeah.
Nice.
And bideting.
Wiping and bideting, yeah.
But, yeah.
What's up,
The
Gabe?
last
How
time
you
I
doing?
shit my pants was... You say that every episode at some point. The last time I shit my pants was the day that I shit my pants before we recorded.
Oh, right,
So,
yeah.
it's been less than a year.
The last time I shit my pants was the day I shit my pants.
Yeah.
That's
But
what you
that
just
one's
said.
documented.
I mean, that's accurate, though.
Yeah.
That one you could go back and see that I did in fact shit my... That was one of our last ones at that other studio.
Yeah.
You brought it up. You did that to yourself.
Oh, I'm well aware of what I did.
Um,
I'm calling them out. They're not nice people.
Turpentine oil.
Turpentine.
Turpentine. I don't know. Denzel's kind of cool. As the
Denzel's
equalizer.
all right, but he's no Morgan Freeman, dude.
He's way cooler than Morgan
He
Freeman.
is not cooler than Morgan Freeman.
He's 1,000 times cooler than Morgan Freeman.
No.
Denzel is so much cooler than Morgan Freeman.
Like, he's cool, but Morgan Freeman's cool.
No. Denzel. Denzel.
I'm on Denzel.
Like it's just the. And that's not like Morgan Freeman's awesome, but like it's not even close.
In terms of
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's Morgan Freeman's awesome. Denzel Washington's cool.
All right. But yeah, no.
But he's not as cool as Samuel L. Jackson.
No, Denzel's the #1 black actor of all time.
Really?
Period.
Not Samuel L. Jackson.
I mean, numbers wise, because Samuel L. Jackson was in all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, and Pulp Fiction and like all the Tarantino
Yeah.
movies.
But like, just look at all this.
Yeah, like
The Equalizer's, Training Day, Man on Fire, Malcolm X, Book of Eli,
Man on Fire's
Flight,
awesome.
American Gangster. Like he's
Training Day is awesome.
He's Denzel. I don't know why I'm defending Denzel.
Yeah, I mean, Remember the Titans. Yeah, you did get me on that one.
Philadelphia.
Two Guns wasn't bad.
He was in Macbeth.
Yeah. He got game.
I don't know that
That's
one.
Ray Allen plays a basketball player, and it's terrible.
Who's Ray Allen?
A basketball player.
Okay.
Antoine Fisher.
So,
is
there's a lot like Act of Valor. You guys remember Act of Valor?
No.
You guys weren't into war movies, huh?
But yeah, no. Ray Allen is a Hall of Fame basketball player. He was coming out of college at the time, and Denzel plays his dad in a movie. And the whole premise of the movie, it's fucked up. And I think it is a Spike Lee movie. But the premise of the movie is that Jesus Shuttlesworth,
What?
Ray Allen, that's his name, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Wait, is he like the lead?
Yeah. Like, it's not a good movie
Oh.
because Ray Allen is a basketball player.
Gotcha.
And I mean Denzel's in it, but it's mostly a
Yeah.
Ray Allen flick, which is very sad.
Which is funny that Denzel's on the poster.
That's the only way you're gonna sell this movie.
That's fair.
But Denzel is Jesus Shuttlesworth's dad, but I think he kills his mom when he's a kid, so he goes to jail. But the only way he gets out of jail is because the governor wants Ray Allen to go to his school of choice. And so he's like, all right, go ahead and convince your son. And I don't know, I can't remember how it ends. I gotta watch it. I gotta rewatch it. It's one of the black movies.
One of the black movies.
That, like, it's a Spike Lee movie.
Is Poetic Justice one too?
No.
No?
Oh, not to me, at least. Like Friday, Menace to
I
Society.
don't know. I feel like I've seen Poetic Justice on enough shirts.
You
know what I mean?
Probably. It's
And maybe that's just because it's Tupac and Janet Jackson.
that's probably the more iconic image, at least. But like
Tupac-
Friday's a more iconic movie. Boys in the Hood is a more iconic movie.
Yeah. Tupac looks
Menace
like
to Society.
he's wearing Luis's hat from Bob's Burgers in that picture. Uh-oh, now I'm going to piss off some
Tupac
other
was
people.
he was so adorable. Tupac was he was a little cute fella.
Tupac with his little cute thug life tattoo.
My
The
name's
eye's a
Tupac.
bullet.
I bet when Tupac sat down, his feet didn't touch the ground. Somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, nigga."
Tupac would not have gone to a freak off because West Side, baby.
Oh, he's regular height, 5'9".
Oh, he was my height. I figured he'd be taller.
25. Good lord.
Dead as a motherfucker.
No, respect the dead.
I mean, he's dead. I just said he's dead as
know.
fuck.
But like, damn.
He had some good songs. Someone's at my front door. He has some good songs. Would not be near as big if he didn't die.
No. In fact, I think I think even if he would have kept going, he would have stopped making music. Like, I think he would have been one of those guys that stopped making music.
No,
And still been,
100%.
like-
He was known to want to move
He'd
into
be
acting.
kind of like not even. I think he'd be more like Chappelle is.
Really? I would
without the
see him more
comedy.
of Will Smith.
No, I think Will Smith's too corny.
That is true.
Cornball.
He is a cornball.
Like, Tupac is just like not. I don't think he was ever that guy. He would move
Yeah.
more into like that Chappelle territory. Like what Chappelle is and what he's striving for. I think
Yeah.
he would have actually been and just kind of been.
I could see that, I guess.
But I might be wrong.
I think.
I don't know.
I think in a world where him and Biggie didn't die, Biggie gets more success just by a small margin.
I don't know.
Like Tupac's.
That is an interesting what if. What if they both don't die? Like there's always the conversation of like, what if one of them stays around? Both of them.
Tupac would be like an arena band that is so close to being able to play a stadium, and Biggie would be able to do a stadium show maybe twice.
Stadium?
Yeah. That stupid white bitch Taylor Swift can do it.
She does stage. She's got all of the stadiums.
Yeah.
That's
like
the
a
thing.
week.
For
Yeah.
that's
No, I'm aware.
what she's doing is unreal. Like it's Michael Jackson levels,
Yeah.
and Beatles level. But it's like honestly insane. So like, I don't even know like if there is a rapper that could do an arena or a stadium.
You know, Kendrick did
Yeah,
for 15 minutes.
Kendrick is
I think Kendrick
and
could. Drake could Drake and Kanye did it.
Kanye, yeah. But I'm just talking about like consistently stadiums, not like Taylor Swift because Taylor Swift or even Beyonce.
Kanye could have done it at one point.
Well, Kanye. If Kanye started taking his medication, I bet he could. Like, I mean, it's that simple.
I would go.
He's one of those people where it's like you definitely need to be on something. But yeah, no, I'd go see Kanye.
I would go see Kanye.
He's got a lot of apologizing to do. Just for the general, not to me.
I would
but
be like, he doesn't
to
have to
them.
apologize to me. He didn't say anything bad about me.
He didn't say anything. Well, he has said some crazy things about black people.
He has said some
But,
crazy things about black people. I guess as you being my black friend, I should probably be in support of you.
I wish I cared enough.
That's fair. So we're gonna go see Kanye when he goes on tour again.
No, probably not.
Okay, so I'm gonna go see
that
Kanye.
day. I'm probably in Concordia again.
Yeah. Fucking doing a show in Granola.
Who knows?
Fucking dumb.
I don't know. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth.
Is his last name Duckworth?
What's wrong with Duckworth?
That's a silly name.
It's kind of cool. It's actual words.
Yeah.
Most last names aren't actual words.
It sounds like, to me, I hear Duckworth and I'd be like, Lord Merriweather Duckworth.
There's a rapper called Duckworth.
I do know that. They opened for Billie Eilish
Oh yeah.
when my siblings saw them.
He's got a song called Naruto that is very good. I don't even
So
watch.
he likes anime.
He's one of them. You a Stranger Things watcher?
I watched the first 2 seasons and then gave up on season 3.
Because I did not know that they were still trying to make.
Season 5?
Like, yeah, I thought
second
I
half
thought it was
of it?
just done.
Yeah.
I think I watched the first season, and then
The first season was awesome.
But I think I remember seeing something like there's like a little sister in the show or whatever. She just graduated high school.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, what's the point of making the show anymore
Yeah.
or something like that. So, but I thought you were a Stranger Things guy. And
I really, really liked the first season. The second season wasn't bad. I think I did watch all of the third season at some point.
do you watch it, Caleb?
No, I watched the first season.
Yeah.
Just didn't.
I watched the first season right before the second season came out.
Gotcha.
Noah Schnapp's gonna play Caleb in our movie.
Probably.
Or Finn Wolfhard. Actually, no, go back to Finn
No,
Wolfhard.
I don't want to work with Finn Wolfhard.
Why?
He strikes me as a fucking prick.
Yeah, he probably is. What do you mean?
That's what I've heard. He's a fucking asshole.
Most of them, like, so is Noah Schnapp and Caleb McLaughlin and Sadie Sink and Kate Mataro, and so is Millie
Nah,
Bobby
Gabe
Brown.
Maserato's cool.
Look, he's got that weird face thing, so he's probably got some
Exactly, humility.
Humility, yeah.
Joe Keery's probably actually really nice. David Harbour's definitely nice.
Awesome guy.
I get him and David Denman mixed up.
I don't know who David Denman is.
Roy from The Office.
Oh yeah.
He's
They do
now
kinda
he's in
look
action
alike.
movies.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that it's not that they exactly look alike. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
their names
similar
are
energy.
David too.
Yeah.
And
They
like they
have a-
have like a similar energy and like similar roles at least.
Yeah, and now he's in Marvel. Oh, him playing Santa Claus was one of my favorite Christmas movies ever.
Oh yeah, you like that movie.
Violent Night
I remember that.
is gory as shit. It's awesome.
It's not the best Christmas movie ever.
What's the best Christmas movie
The
ever?
Holdovers?
I've heard that one's really good.
It's
I need to watch it.
I'm just saying it's my favorite Christmas movie because it's not a real
Traditional
Christmas movie.
movie.
It's very, very good. It's
neither is
fantastic
Die Hard,
though.
but
It is. It's
are you in
probably
the Die Hard as a Christmas movie camp?
I've never seen Die Hard.
Really?
I don't think I have.
Good movie.
But this is when I say it's like probably my favorite written movie. It is so good.
Yeah.
So like, and like it's a Christmas movie, but you can watch it whenever.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
And Dominic Sessa, that kid is gonna play the most terrifying villain in some type of movie.
Really?
He had like there's a moment in this movie where like
he's got weird eyes.
He like looked over his glasses, or when he wasn't wearing glasses, but like where he like looked down and it was like, oh, this
he
guy's
does have
scary.
good taste in glasses.
Good God.
Nice yellow frame.
But yeah,
Orange.
he looks kind of like
I don't know.
weird and creepy, but
He does look weird and creepy. He'd probably be a good Bond villain. He kind of looks like Javier Bardem.
who? No, he doesn't.
No Country for Old Men.
No, he does not look like Javier Bardem.
Yeah, in James Bond.
Look up here, Javier Bardem, because Javier Bardem's eyes are big.
Maybe it's just his. Yeah.
Okay.
See what I mean? It's their face shape.
Yeah, maybe it's the...
And the mouth is kind of tilted, and the shape of the eyes.
And, yeah,
The other
Javier
guys
Bardem
are
is doing something.
farther apart.
Yeah, to try and look look more like the other guy, but
Yeah.
no, he's not doing that. No, I get where you're coming from, but
Whatever. I'm not up with the times, dude.
no, I get where you're coming from, but no.
I'm old now, dude. Like, I had to explain dial-up internet to people recently. Like, that's crazy.
Not really.
To me, it is. Dude, I used to have to do
Like wireless internet's been
PowerPoint.
around for 20 years now.
I had to do PowerPoint presentations on a floppy disk. You even know what a floppy disk is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still,
I'm
like
not
CDs.
surprised that you know for some reason.
Yeah, I never
like CDs are ancient history at this point.
Yeah.
So,
I still
like-
have some floating around.
DVDs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
VHSs.
Still have a couple of those floating around. Nah, actually,
I
we
still got
probably
the
don't.
Country Bears on VHS. That's the only one.
We can put it on the ceiling if you want.
I just watched it the other day.
On VHS?
No,
Oh.
on Disney Plus. Just because I took a nap and then I was just up for like an extra hour and a half, and I was just like, all right,
There's a fruit fly.
Country Bears it is.
Nice.
Straight
To the heart of love.
It is a terrible movie,
Yeah.
but also
It's fucking awful. Good song, though. And
movie.
Christopher Walken.
I also realize he's not very good in it. He's not
He's
trying that
not
hard.
very good in a lot of things.
Is Christopher Walken a good actor?
No, he's just good at being Christopher Walken.
Mm.
I mean, it
Foo
goes
Fighters.
exactly. You know what you're getting with Christopher Walken.
Foo Fighters.
I shoved this watch up my ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna have this universal remote to control the world. You guys come and crash my daughter's wedding.
Hell yeah, he is in
So
Wedding
he's the
Crashers.
same guy every time. What are you gonna spray in your hair?
What are you doing here, Severance guy?
Batman is returning.
I've never seen Severance. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what they got cooking.
The bulls have fury. Like, he's the same guy. That kangaroo, Jack.
Ants.
See, yeah, he's the same guy in every movie. But you hire him because you like him.
Good for Christopher Walken. I mean, he's Christopher fucking Walken. Yeah.
You know what? It's
I like
less-
that it's still on his page.
It's less surprising that that's still on his page, but so is Joe Dirt too.
It's such a nice poster too. Such a
That is a half-ass poster.
it's such a good movie.
It is a good movie.
It's such a great
Barry Eos Urso Sky Prize.
Yeah. It's such a good movie. Right now, just drop what you're doing. Stop this podcast. Pause this podcast. Go watch the Country Bears.
It
come
does have
back.
Haley Joel Osment. That's a big selling
It's Haley
point.
Joel Osment. Dietrich Bader in it is hilarious too.
I don't know who that is.
He plays one of the cops in it.
Oh.
And he's hilarious. I think he's
Spartans.
fantastic. He's in Veep and Office Space.
Office Space is a great movie.
Country Bears is on
Oh
his
shit,
third
he's in
row.
Napoleon Dynamite?
I think the higher the Country Bears is on your like filmography on Google
Says a lot about you
says
as
a
an
lot
actor.
about your career. This is on the 3rd.
You know what? While we're at it, just break my heart and click on Haley Joel Osment. Let's see.
He's got the Sixth Sense, but other than that,
Stranger Things is up there.
It doesn't even give him a tab.
because he's not even acting anymore.
Oof.
I mean, this is just gonna get
Oh, he
chronologically.
is Junior Forrest.
He was a voice of Mowgli.
The Sixth Sense, obviously. AI was a big one. Country
he is
Bears.
Forrest Gump Jr. I forgot about
Secondhand Lions. I mean, come on. You ever watch Secondhand Lions?
No.
Dude, you got to watch Secondhand Lions.
He's in the Entourage movie.
Secondhand Lions is fantastic. Michael Caine, fucking
Michael Caine.
Robert Duvall, and HJO.
Bobby Duvall.
Dude.
Bobby Duvall, baby. He's Tom Hagen in The Godfather.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, he is in Tusk. That's a fun one. Wrestling isn't wrestling. I don't know what that is. He was in Entourage.
Yeah, that's about it though.
And then Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile.
So I mean,
That was a pretty big one.
I mean,
Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He
Country
plays
Bears is
Casey.
what, top 5 in his filmography?
Probably.
Just making number 1, baby.
Haley
hell-
Joel Osment isn't in Stranger Things. That's the guy that plays Sam and Mikey on the Goonies.
To hell with The Sixth Sense. It's not even that good. Midnight Shyamalan.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
I was over at his house the other night and I said, no, that's a Scrubs joke.
I was going to say, I was
that's
like, I know
a-
that's from something.
That's I think it's it's like a credits tag joke.
Uh-huh.
I gotta find some things to do. I might rewatch
Yeah.
Scrubs.
Okay. That's not what I had in mind when you're like, I need to find things to do.
That show's awesome. That show's awesome too.
Scrubs is great.
It's not better than Country Bears. All right, Haley Joel Osment played J.D. Vance. That fits.
Oh, yeah.
That works. Because he's got the little fat face.
Yeah, he does. He's got a very round face. He also seems like fun. Also, probably does a lot of coke.
Yeah, I think he has to. When your sister's Emily.
Oh, yeah.
That is true, but I don't know if that's like a big
No. Are they siblings?
deal. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
That's how she got Hannah Montana. You think of that? She's a nepo baby, or like not a nepo baby, but it's like a
Sibling rivalry. I don't know.
Oh, she was in that Young Sheldon show too.
Never
They got a
watched it.
spinoff too.
Of Young Sheldon got a
Yeah, George
spinoff?
and Mandy's first marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, they're milking that teat. That Big Bang Theory.
Big
teat.
Bang Theory wasn't even that good.
It's
I never got it.
Not good.
some of it's silly and like because
Yeah.
the writing is sound, but it's not good. Like it's not
No.
a quality television show. And like for a show that was coming out at the same time, Modern Families is
So
such a-
much better.
like pound for pound. It's so much a better show.
Yeah.
Like and they came out like I don't know if they line up at the exact same time.
I think they overlapped.
but it's at least close. God, that show's so good.
Modern Family is fantastic.
I don't know. What's up, Caleb? How you doing? Hey, how much time we got?
We're at 28.
Oh, thank
God
God.
bless you.
In Jesus' name. We can get the fuck out of here. God bless you.
God keep you.
I'm sorry. I'm used to starting it.
Yeah.
God keep you.
Whatever. I'm out. How the turntables.
Oh, hello there. Caught me at a bad time. I was just doing some light reading. If you like what you just saw, why don't you go watch this video over here? If you like that video, go ahead and hit this subscribe button over here. For all things Gabe and Felix, there's links everywhere. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to find out who wins this game of Wizard's Chess. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.